Oh, come on.
Gotta pump my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that. Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. So the dream don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't still.
Coming to you from the venue that hosted the Super Bowl back in February of '06. Welcome to Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Detroit Lions. First 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
Devils can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. So the dream don't feel it no more. You were jumping a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What you used to be a rich when your inside's gone. This, but you don't want to see more. You want to see more, but you only see some. Life will slow you down. Your body gets taken up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You check about thoughts and memories that's adding up.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air. Here is Goff. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be 8 yards, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Nice little nifty play, 48 yards. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? They were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
Second and 2.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. He'll get this complete to the rookie from Washington. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. The Lions at 3-5, 2 games under 500. Yeah, they come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A good pickup there, 22.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Wait, 20.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4.
He was brought
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block. If you're an offensive lineman, nice early burst, nice gain, too.
From the 4, this is second down and 1. Back to throw, Goff. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he is going to lose yardage here. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run for the first time with the speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are on the board first here this afternoon. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Lions 7, Rams nothing. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's into the hands of Tutu Atwell. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to see?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. To throw is gone. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Rams nothing. Harrison Davis to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. offense ready to go for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around at number 32, dead last in the NFL.
They have tried all season long to fix all the things that they need to in the running game, and they've been successful so far. I'm wondering if this is a time to just sell out. Make sure you have 8 in the box every time and bring a 9th and sometimes even a 10th to try and stop them from running the ball.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Here we go. Set. 76.
First run now for Kyron Williams. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second.
Here's second and 8. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
60 Bison.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the... And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Racing to the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with career touchdown number 75. And the Lions have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point splits the uprights. And it's now 21-0.
Rams nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse, and this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer, because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
On play action, they'll throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll drop the throw. And he comes back with one complete. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He was a yard or two short.
There's another example of defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They gave up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a fourth down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
They're going to try and throw. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Rams.
Here we go, set. Mustang 19, Hawk 70, Hawk.
Back to throw again. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
8 yards on the
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Again, he'll drop the throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Kirby Joseph just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7.
3rd and 9.
Ready, ready.
The Rams on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. They'll set up a throw. He'll look underneath and finds Brown. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
And less than a yard.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19, Pioneers. 60 Nazareth, 60 Nazareth.
Now back to throw. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tutu Atwell. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Rams take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Point after, right down the middle. And now cuts the lead to 21-7. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me the lock. Give me the rock. And give me the key. Niggas only me. Wait till they give me a team. Give me a team.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
This is Brown going up the middle. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Another run for Brown on 2nd down. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Well, I would have figured after the 9-yard run on the previous play, getting 1 more yard wouldn't have been much of a problem. But apparently it was, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Open man is Atwell, complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 15 yards.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And quickly, he just gets that ball out of there. Not quite sure what he was doing, and here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They're going to look to throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. 23 yards, the final tally.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Let go.
They'll try and sneak it here. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
To 2nd and goal.
They'll go with the keeper. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Rams have got it back to within a score.
For the extra point.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Rams 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
What's that?
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
That's another Detroit Lions.
Here's Goff. side complete. That's Gibbs. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And we all like to see Tigo. So bring yourself over here.
Jacobs. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Second and goal from the 1. Goff now looking to throw. And he is going to be taken down. They got him. As that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. It's a big loss of 5 there on second down to bring up 3rd and goal.
Let's do it. Ric Flair.
Goff will try and do this himself. And in for the Lions touchdown. Ross St. Brown, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Well, on that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the line of scrimmage when they see something pre-play, and they got it done there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin first and 10. After the interception, here's Goff. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the catch made by Johnson. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for second down. Here's Goff. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I see the surprise in your face there, Parker. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a first down. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Off play action. Here's Goff. That pass caught. It's Williams. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Now it's Goff. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now with 3 touchdowns in 21. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission.
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. But a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Lions take over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Gone. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
76, tell him. 76. Louis.
Out of the gun. Goff. He'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. 4 touchdown passes now for Jared Goff. And the Lions continue to pull away here in this first half. Point after, right down the middle. And the round is on here in this first half.
42, Rams 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hold it ready.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. They're looking deep here for Flowers. And nearly another interception. Well, it would have been his 3rd of the game, but this time he couldn't hang on.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Harrison Bemis to kick off.
The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
70 Timberwolves.
We're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. Oh, he's got a man open. It's caught. And this works to perfection. The double pass leads to a touchdown.
Los Angeles.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21.
Makes the score Lions 42, Rams 21.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
To throw is gone. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
33-yard line.
12. Super. What's that?
Here's Goff. Trying to lay one up deep. It's caught inside the 25. A big play there for Detroit. 46 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And they'll run it with Gibbs. 108 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. There's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time.
And he takes this one in for the Lions. Touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 9-yard touchdown run. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Makes the score Lions 49, Rams 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this would definitely widen the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them is the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
Every game that's ever been played, coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 3rd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Ready, set. Set. Ready. Liking 8.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. The 20. 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Chase Brown, 49 yards. And the Rams get a bit closer. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught at the 5. And he gets into the end zone. We'll give him credit. They're not going to take this deficit lying down. They get 2 closer here on the fake extra point. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he goes out right around the 39. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's go, tonight. 180. What's up?
Play action. It's Goff. Looking for Wright, and he finds him. And he's brought down. First target, first catch, and a 1st down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Now a play fake, and it's gone. And this is caught by Williams. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 15-yard line. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 136 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. He's turning in a pretty impressive performance running the football, and a big reason why they have this nice lead.
And in days gone by, we would clip this out and put it up on the refrigerator.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Brock Wright from a yard out. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it, pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing quickly out wide. Atwell. And getting this just shy of midfield. Spotted at the 49. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
I think this running game, or should I say, lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
180.
Now gone. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to move that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
There he goes again. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, 34 yards. And the Lions get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Rams 29. Harrison Davis to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really unfortunate for them to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Yeah, he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Well, now they'll try the end around. And he goes out right around the 39. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Back to throw, Goff. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. But he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
180.
Here's Goff. Looking left side, he's got him in. That's Gibbs. And the Lions are going to be set up with the 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
It's a gain of 11.
There's a beautiful throw there, and he's been sensational the entire game, moving it around, spreading it, hitting the right guys. And look, under normal situations, partner, I would expect him to come out of the game now. He's got it in hand. But you and I have been around this league a long time, and every time we ask head coaches about it, hey, why don't you take your quarterback out when the game's in hand? They just kind of give us that look like that's what he's paid to do. So it's a very unusual situation. I want him out. They tend to leave him in.
Gibbs again. And he's not going too far. In fact, stopped dead in his tracks at the 3. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
3rd and goal.
76, hell, 180. Super. Turbo set.
Goff now to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one, it was over a long time ago.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
He'll be dropped shy of the 40 despite powering through the tackle. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Rams on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 7. He'll get this to Flowers, left side. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Okay, break. Deputy.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's not able to get away. He is stopped well short of a first down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Gibbs on the toss left. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. You're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score. Tell you what, Ryder, the way he's been slinging it in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. The one thing we both learned about quarterbacks in this league, they often stay on the field longer than you expect.
What's that?
They'll run with Gibbs. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this offensive line has really stepped up to the challenge here because those Mastodons, they've been sensational clearing holes all game long. And this is great work down here near the goal line to give them back the space he needs to work his way into the end zone.
73, Rams 29.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Then drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
Buffalo 18, go!
They'll drop the throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here we go, stack. Ready.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This one swung out to Williams. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Off the draw, here's Williams. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
19 yards. That's good for a Rams 1st down.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Los Angeles.
Ready, go! Ready.
Back to throw here. And he checks this one down to Williams. Stumped short. Down at the 1. Got the broken tackle, but couldn't get it all the way home. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. Another shot from the one on 2nd and goal.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Corum. And a little bit of a consolation prize there. He's into the end zone. Won't win him the game, but they do get the score with all zeros showing.
But some fantasy players are really happy with that score.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for two.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. It's complete. And that's caught for the additional 2 points. It'll only matter to the final scoreline, and that is the final act of this game. Well, at least at the very end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well. I don't know, though. In the end, you